Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to give myself a haircut today. So let's get started. Okay, so I took a shower and washed my hair. I put a little bit of hair product in. I have been a licensed hairdresser for a long time. I still like to do stuff for myself whenever I can, because quite honestly, I just really don't trust people. You know, I've gone to the hairdresser before and asked for a little bit off and they take a ton and stuff like that. So I just don't. If I can do it myself, I'm going to do it myself. And I've given myself many a haircut. And with prices as high as they are right now, it's getting harder and harder to make money. I still make a good living, but it's getting hard. So if I can save myself some money by doing my own hair, I'm going to do it. It's about time to color again too, because I can see my white gray. Let me section my hair off. So I go from the top of my head to right behind my ear for this parting. If I didn't want a hair clip, there'd be 50 of them at my fingertips. All right. I'm just parting the back straight down the middle. And I'm just going to take partings from the back of my hair. And now I'm going to flip this comb around, so I'm using the fine tooth part. And it's randomly getting cloudy outside, of course, messing with my lighting. I'm taking a fair amount off because it's kind of scraggly. And the way I have my fingers angled, and since I'm over directing towards the front, it's going to give me some layers and more of a U shape in the back. Okay. Before I let this down, I'm going to pull another section so I can use this first piece as my guide. And so you want to try to keep the same direction that you're going. And you can see when I talk about the guide, you can see the shorter pieces from what I already cut. Can you see that? See where it's short already? I want to cut in line with the shorter pieces. Just want to make sure I've got this all nice and smooth. Can let that back part drop now as long as I keep a piece so I know where I'm at. My hair is thinner as it goes around to the front. And again, I'm combing the hair and keeping it in the same angle as I had it. Make it as smooth as you can. Dang it. That's probably a piece that's already been cut. There we go. Fighting my angle here. Again, you can see the shorter pieces in there, and you want to cut in line with the shorter pieces. See, there's the shorter pieces. And of course I'm going to cross check it, but it looks pretty good. Let's see if you can see. Looks pretty good. Okay, on to the other side. This is my thicker side. I have less hair on this side. You know what? I need to get a piece of this from the back. So I'm joining a piece from the other side to this side so that I have a guide that moves around my head to get it the same. Okay, I have got it pretty even. I checked it. It looks pretty even. So I'm going to move this back hair back to the back. Let's take a look. I'm going to pull up some layering in the back too, and let me see if I can see how it got a nice soft U shape. So I didn't work from in the back at all. Just pulling it around the front, and that's what gave it that nice soft U. All right. And then I like a little bit of disconnected layering in the back because it helps to give me some movement. So I'm taking some pieces from the top, back center of my head. Let's see, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take it up as far as my arms will go. And and a little bit beyond, and I'm going to angle this so the shorter layers are on the top. So if you pull, whatever hair travels the farthest is going to be the longest. So if I take my hair like this and I pull it up, the hair from the bottom is going to be longer than the hair on the top because the hair on the bottom travels farther. I'm also coming up to that back piece here. You see the tiniest. It's hard to see on the camera. Here's the bottom piece. My hair I'm pulling out to that bottom piece. I'm angling my hands so that I'm pointing like that. And then I'm going to cut this. I took those sections vertically, and now I'm going to take a horizontal section and comb that straight up and just check that. Okay, let's see where I got a lot to. I gotta be able to get it so you can see it too. And I'm point cutting in there. All right. Oh, that already feels a lot better. All right, so now I'm going to pull this hair out of the way. Okay, and we'll let this side down. Now you see, I've got bangs. I always keep a small fringe because I have a very big forehead. Not so much height-wise, but it's kind of bulbous right here. I remember one time, this is another reason why I don't like to go to the salon, because I went to a salon once. This woman was supposed to be really good, and then she made a comment about my bulbous forehead, and I'll tell you what, I've never forgotten that. Really pissed me off. That's not something you say to somebody. All right, so I'm bringing this hair forward. I'm coming down with my fingers pointing straight up, and I'm going to kind of just slide down this hair in a little scissoring motion and take all that off. Comb the next piece. And ever since I had telogen effluvium, my hair has not quite been the same. It's much better than it used to be, but it still lacks a bit in the volume. And it could just be because I'm old now, but the thickness around the front has really diminished. Going down the length there, everything forward. A little bit right there that's kind of scraggly still. All right, get this other side. And I'll use a piece from the other side as a guide for my starting point. Take that that a little bit more blunt than I want to. But, you know, it's never, it's never completely a loss. You can always go back and tip things up if you make a mistake like there I just did. All right. And now, because I do have bangs, I'm going to tip those up just a little bit. And the hairdressers in this area, my kids used to have me cut and color their hair all the time. But then they decided they wanted to go to the salon and sit in the chair and all of that, which is fine. I certainly don't mind. I mean, it's not super easy to do hair all the time. I'm going to have this just be just a little tiny bit shorter. All right. But anyway, so my kids used to make me do their hair. Then they decided they wanted to go to the salon. And I tell you what, almost every single time my kids go to the salon, they come home and cry. And they call me up, "Mom, can you fix my hair?" So I wind up having, they pay a lot of money to get their hair done, and then I wind up having to fix somebody else's mess for free. I certainly don't mind doing it for my kids. I love helping my kids take care of their hair. That's not a big deal. And I do enjoy doing hair. It's not like I don't like to do it. I do like to do it. But that's the state of the hairdressers in our area, so I'm not going. All right, so I'm gonna dry my hair and I'll be right back. All right, and so inevitably you're gonna have little pieces that you didn't hit right, or you need to adjust or whatever. So like, see, like that. So you just go in and clean them up. And it looks a little bit heavy, so I'm going to go in there and point cut a little bit. All right. So, I think the back looks looking good. Oh, it's so hot. I cannot wait for the cool weather to come. All right. Oh, I feel so much better. Oh, there's one more spot I need to tweak. All right, so this makes my hair feel much more thick. It makes my hair feel much more youthful. It was so long and just straight, didn't have any face framing. So if I curl my hair or do anything like that. It's going to have a lot more shape. It's got some long layers in the back, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think I might go just a little bit more right here. See, this is the same thing when I was making a living as a hairdresser. Half the cut you do it when it's dry. Like you cut the hair wet and then you really cut it when it's dry. Okay. Whew. So if I've still got plenty of hair to put it in a ponytail, but of course I've got more face framing fringy stuff around the outside that I can, oops, my spider fell out of my ear. Okay. I got a lot more face framing hair to work with. So I can put it up, I can wear it down, I can put it in ponytails, or I can still do braids. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It feels much better than it did. And don't be afraid to give yourself a haircut. Just go slow. Watch a lot of tutorial videos. Go slow. Ask questions. And it will probably take you a very long time, your first haircut, but you can do it. I know you can. And if you're afraid, go to the hairdresser. But just trying to save you a little bit of money. And my goal for my channel is to get monetized before I'm 60. I'm going to be 60 in, oh my gosh, 2 months. Almost 2 months. A little bit over 2 months. Today is the 3rd of October. I turned 60 December 6th. So do me a favor, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to my channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. And hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And now my channel, I talk about over 50 lifestyle for men and women, and fashion, beauty, and then we do a series called Cigars and Politics where we talk about the current political situation that's going on in the country today. So if that stuff appeals to you, be sure and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.